uh, painting is always something to look forward to because like once you draw something which is good, which is good, then you get some fulfillment. That's great. That's good.
Yes,
That's something good.
absolutely.
I actually want to try painting as well. It's very artistic and things like that. So yeah, anything else you do over the weekend other than
What did I do Saturday? Saturday was just 2 days ago, right? So I guess just came back from Melbourne and connected with friends and um, Saturdays are my day to. I had a podcast interview. I had another interview.
um,
I read book. I just connect with people. So it's not much work on Saturday. It's more connecting, and for me, that's a hobby.
uh, keeping yourself busy? Wow,
Yeah, some
very
people
amazing.
think that's work as well, but for me, it's not a work. It's something I really enjoy.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, ultimately that's what you want to do. And what did you do in Melbourne?
Melbourne, it's I have a family member there. My sister's there, and work there as well. I had a speaking event in Melbourne, so I work between Sydney and Melbourne. So whenever I get invited to speak,
Yeah.
I'm on the plane and off I go.
Wow, living the life. I like that.
Oh, the next one is in Perth, which I've never been to Perth, so I'm
Oh,
looking.
Perth. Oh, wow. Nice. Congratulations. I guess it's very exciting. Something I want to do as well and travel interstate for work, which is great.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, that's
I
good.
like it.
That's great. So yeah, Asila, tell me a little bit about yourself, your background, and what's some interesting facts about yourself.
Okay, interesting fact about me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Something that not many people know.
Yep.
Before I finished my study in psychology, I've got a
Yep.
degree in psychology, and now
Yep.
doing my master in social work. I used to be a hairdresser.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So for a long time, for 20 years, I was a hairdresser. And about 6, 7 years ago, it was a change and, change in career.
Yep.
And I always wanted to be a psychologist when I was a young girl. I
Yep.
actually want to be a psychologist and a hairdresser.
Wow.
And I achieved to be both. So that's something that not many people know about me.
Wow.
I still cut hair only for homeless people because I'm also the founder of Shining Light Foundation, which helping the homeless for past 5 years. And I only cut hair for them still. But yeah, my life of hairdressing has finished, came to end about 2 years ago, and full time I'm running my business, which also that is my hobby as well,
Yep.
which is it's Azita Academy. It's
Mm-hmm.
school of life skills, and you're probably familiar with that as well.
Yep.
And I help people to achieve and realize what is their full potential and
Mm-hmm.
increase their performance. So it's for high performance, high achievement, people that know there is more into life, and that's where I step in and help them.
Wow. Very inspiring. That's great.
Thank you.
And I see that your hair is pretty stylish from what I can see from you from that. You see, oh
Yeah,
wow,
the
that actually
hairdresser.
resonates with what you said. So that's pretty cool. I like the hairstyle. And yeah, I actually saw your Facebook post. Just put it like is it helping homeless to cut their hair, and it's pretty good. Very great.
Yes, and currently we are actually raising sleeping bag for homeless people. So
Oh,
it's winter, it's cold. So
yeah,
if any of the people that are watching your program
yeah,
likes to join us with the winter sleep out, winter peel,
yeah,
contact me and we can organize that as well.
yeah, yeah. Totally. That towards the end of this interview, I'll be asking you, how can we advertise you more? How can we get that to contact you in terms of if you need help with the charity, that kind of thing.
Thank you.
That's great. So, yeah, so tell me a bit about you wrote a book recently, and I saw that on Facebook. It was really big.
Yes.
Can you tell me a bit about why you wrote the book and what is the book about?
Okay. So the book is called Breaking Free,
Yep. Nice.
and that's my life story from um I'm from Iran, came to Australia about 21 years ago as a refugee.
Yeah.
And so the book is about a young girl getting married through arranged marriage, and I lost the sense of self, and I share my journey from how I was lost and how I found myself to be the woman I am today. Yeah, I know you probably familiar with my portfolio, but I have won few awards, multiple awards, such as Citizen of the Year, such as Woman of the Year, such as Local Hero, and a few of those awards. And I run a successful business, but however, my life wasn't like this before. It was very tough and very hard, and I explain that in the book. There's hope for everyone to improve their life, but the point that I'm stressing in the book is to become aware of it. So self-awareness is the first step before people can change or transform their life. So that's the book about. And I share funny stories, sad stories, so people cry, people laugh, people learn. And yeah, I had to share this story with people because so many people that are in trouble, unfortunately, that's it. Life is not, this is what the universe wants for them. This is a total bullshit. Universe doesn't want you to be miserable or sad or anything like that. It's your choices that's going to change your life forever. So that's the story I share with people, and often I've been called out on big stage to motivate people by saying I'm a live sample of that things can change. So 8 years ago when, no, it's more than 8 years now, time flies, 2011, I got separated from my previous husband, married. And I found myself not having any self-confidence. I didn't know who I am. I didn't know who I want to become, most importantly. I didn't know if I have any strength, or the only thing I could recognize was my weaknesses. And so I turned that around, and I am who I am today. But that journey is also in this book as well. So people can take me as a role model and do what I did so they can achieve the desired life. So as you know, I'm now married to a wonderful man. We actually met online on Tinder. And that's something else that people think is impossible, but no, nothing is impossible. Everything is possible if you want it. If you know what you want, it's possible. And I run an international business. So I have students from all around the world that joining Azita Academy and wants to become the best version of themselves.
Wow, very inspiring, I guess. I found the right person to interview because basically I interview people of influence, and I think you're such a big role model for women out there, and like you set a good example as a leader.
Thank you.
This is great. That's great. So that's cool. So you wrote a book and you're now coaching internationally. And what's next on the agenda?
Next is I think my PhD it's on the top of the list right now.
Wow.
I like to do my PhD in philosophy.
Oh wow.
Philosophy is another hobby I have. And I like to study philosophy, and my favorite philosophy that I live and breathe with is Stoicism. So I like to say I'm Stoic, and I do my best to practice it as well. So yeah, that will be another dream.
So why philosophy? Why do you want to study philosophy?
Philosophy, it's interesting because you get all your answers in life from philosophy. Everything, all the question you have, you can find answer in philosophy and history. Doesn't matter, we are in 2021, but if you go back to hundreds and 100 years ago, you still can find your answer. And the more we get closer to being simple, the more we'll be able to understand the complexity of the today's life.
Mm.
If
Wow.
that makes sense. Does
Yeah,
it make sense?
yeah, I guess it's really about the theory, putting the theory into practice, which is
Yes,
that's good. I guess it aligns with what you do for your business, which is good.
it is. It is.
Yeah.
So my business is, it's a combination of science, philosophy, and my personal experiences,
Yep.
which make it a very strong and powerful combination.
Nice. I can tell you've been through a lot, and then you want to impact upon others, which is great to do.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that's great. So what are your outside of work? What are your hobbies? What do you like to do? I know
I
you
like
like to
to
study.
dance. I like to dance. I dance a lot.
Yeah.
I like to catch up with friends. I think relationships are the most powerful tool you can have in your life. Your friends, the deepness of those connections of making the life more pleasant
Yep.
or more horrible.
Yep.
And I am very blessed to be able to connect to people in a deeper level.
Yep.
And I have some amazing friends and family that like to catch up with them regularly.
Mm.
We always have someone in our house, or we're somewhere, or dancing, or bushwalking is another
Mm.
another thing I love. I love hiking.
Yep.
I don't know if you know, I hike the Camino, which is about 900 kilometers.
Wow.
I did that in 36 days,
Wow.
backpacking.
Yep.
And last year, before the corona, actually it was in 2019, I did another big hike, which was 550 kilometers in Italy.
Wow.
I did that with my newly married husband.
Mm.
So I had to prepare him for the tough marriage ahead of us. So I took him on hiking, and it was lovely. So hiking is one of my main hobby. Then dancing, then friends, then reading books. Another hobby is reading.
That's
So
great.
yes.
That's great.
You can imagine when I met Andrew, he, poor thing, had to catch up with my very busy life, and he actually doing a very, very good job.
Yeah.
Very, very good job.
Yeah, I can't complain. It's very persistent in what he does.
Yes.
It's good. Which way you found it from Tinder. It just breaks the norm, like in terms of like it's not just really about meeting up people and see, but you can actually find like a love relationship with Tinder.
Yes.
And I think you're the first person to say that, so which is good.
No, it's really, really, it's all about, if you know yourself, you can find the perfect relationship. If you know yourself, you can find a perfect career and job for yourself. If you know yourself, you can have amazing relationship or friendship. So it's all come back to knowing what you want. People go to Tinder and they just all over the place because they really don't know themselves.
Yep.
They just keep swaying from this side to that side. The same with career and the same with friendship and all of that. So my job is to help people to identify those main questions. First of all, who I am right now. And the next one is who I want to become and what I want to do in life. So this is, once people know themselves, half of the job is done. More than half of the job is done.
Great. Sounds great. Sounds fun. So in terms of dancing, what kind of dance? What's your favorite dance?
I do salsa. I love Persian dancing. Yes, so anything, music is on, I'm dancing. I can dance. I was in Melbourne. I went to this was Croatian kind of music, that sort of dancing, and I'm dancing there, and people actually came to me and said, "Are you from Croatia?" I said, "No, I'm not." They go, "It seems like you knew what you're doing. You were dancing like us." So I can pick it up quickly on the dance floor. Look at people, and I can do what they're doing. So
talented. You should do dancing as professionally.
no, I think I like to do that as just fun.
Yeah,
Just enjoy. Yeah.
that's
I
cool.
do lots of other things professionally, which I like to, but nah, let's keep dancing, because I like to have a couple of drinks when I dance, and you can't do that if it's your professional job, right?
Yeah, that's very true. Nice. So, and tell me a bit about your foundation, like why you started and how long have you been doing it now for now at the moment?
Okay, yeah. Shining Light Foundation was born about 5 years ago,
Yep.
when I was feeling nothing in life was working, and when I was feeling scared of the changes I was going through, the separation and the divorce and all of that. And um, I saw this video on Facebook that a homeless was being harassed by someone in uniform.
Yep.
Any sight of violence and any sight of I see someone's putting someone else's down, for me, it's a trigger. And I had to go and find this homeless man and help him. And when I went there for the first time in my life, I saw really who homelesses are, because I never talked to a homeless person beforehand. Often most of us will see a homeless and we just turn our head around and walk the other side of the road, because we think they are scary, because we think they smelly, because we think they're aggressive, because all of that.
Yep.
And for the first time, I actually talked to a homeless person, and I realized how kind and how gentle and how scared they are. And I realized they need socks, they need beanie, they need gloves. And so I thought, yeah, I'm gonna collect 5 socks. And I brought 5 socks, and I go, oh shit, 5 socks is not enough. I need more. So then I asked for more from my friends and family and my network. And it's 5 years now that we constantly have been taking hundreds and hundreds of those items, especially for winter, for summer as well. We donate food, cans, jackets, blankets, and the winter pill is for sleeping bag for homeless people. And I still cut their hair as well, because I believe it's very important to have a present yourself nicely. And homeless people, unfortunately, don't have that chance of, when you're going to a hair salon, come back, you feel so much better already, only with a haircut.
Yeah.
And I want to give that to homeless people as well. So it's been 5 years and it's going strong. And it's now a registered charity with GR status.
Nice.
It's part of my life that the more I do it, the more I understand what is life about, because we can get stuck in just thinking about ourselves. It's just me, 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 me. And that's the place that people will start feeling empty, feeling hollow, which when you're helping other people, that's where you get to increase your sense of being grateful, and gives you a bit of a sense of purpose.
That's cool. That's very true. Like it gives you something to do, and it's like keeping yourself busy with what's important. I guess your vision. That's very cool. That's very inspiring, and it's great. It's great you're doing this initiative. That's what helps people a lot, and touch a lot of people's hearts, which is great. So that's great. So this brings me towards the second last question. So how do you build rapport with people? What's the skills behind? How do you build positive relationships with people? Do you have any tips and hints for the viewers today?
Sure. One of the things I can share with you is I'm genuinely interested in people's and their life. I never fake anything. And people understand when someone's fake it to just, being nice. Yes, they fake it to be nice to them as well, but the relationship never going to go anything deeper. So I am very genuine in understanding people's what is what's their ups and what's the down, if they
Yep.
like to share with me, and being a good listener. So it's most of the people just want to talk. They can't listen. And obviously everyone likes to talk about themselves, about their life. And if you give the people this opportunity, they will like you more.
True. So it's really about active listening as well, which is good.
Yes.
Nice. That's great.
Active listening and listening with compassion. So when you really care about someone.
That's very true. Wow, very powerful.
Thank
Great.
you.
That's great. So yeah, that's great. It's great you share some insight on how to give some tips on how to connect with people, which is great. And this brings me to the last question. How do we find more about you? How do we know how to connect with you? Where do you find your book? And as well as and anything you want to advertise in terms of from your end?
Sure. My book is in Amazon
Yeah.
as well as, and has been actually a bestseller in Amazon.
Yeah.
And also people can contact me directly, follow my page on Facebook. It's called Breaking Free with Azita Abdollahian. That's the page for the book.
Yep.
Azita Academy is where people can reach out to me if they want to know more about the workshops, future workshops,
Yep.
and the mentorship program.
Yep.
So I have a mentorship program
Yep.
for individuals, and I run workshop for corporates.
Yep.
To teach people about leadership skills, communication skills, and yeah, I'm all over the internet. If you like to know more about me, just search Azita Abdollahian and lots of things will come up. Lots of my stories, and my website is azitaacademy.com.
Yep.
And Facebook, Instagram, I'm everywhere, Sam.
That's great. Great. It gives the viewers to know who you are and connect with you. That's great.
Yeah, and if you're a woman and listening to this, you can join the Global Rise of Women. That's the page. That's a group for women. It's and you can join that.
Yep.
And benefit from being amongst some amazing women, inspiring amazing women in the group.
Interesting. That's great. That's very good. So viewers, you know how to connect with Azita. Go check her out for social media. Get her book, basically connect with these amazing women of influence. So Azita, I had a great time with you today. Thanks for joining with you, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. And I look forward to seeing you in the near future.
Absolutely. Thank you, Sam. Thank you to the viewers. Hopefully connect with you in person soon, and I will see you around, Sam.
Yep, no worries. Okay, have a good one. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.